Hey, what's up guys, Steven here and welcome to a quick hands-on on the Huawei Honor Holly. So this smartphone is actually quite old, got released 2014, started to sell here in my country like half a year ago. You can still buy it for around €120 in several retail shops. We're not able to do a review on this one here, but we'll do an in-depth hands-on, and now I would say let's get directly started and let's check it out. So regarding the frequencies, it should work in the most countries, so just check it out. The links are down below in the description, and as always it supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS and all that. So now let's get directly started and let's have a look at the phone itself and all the accessories we can find inside of the box. Now here you can see what you will find inside of the package. So for around €120 you get the basic accessories and even a headset, so let's have a closer look at them. First of all, here we have the charger coming with the Huawei logo, so here's the branding. The charger looks quite decent, no gaps, pretty good weight. Here if we have a closer look at the sticker, it says here it's a 5-watt charger, so 5 volts, 1 amp output. Now that's not quick charging, but the battery size is not too big, 2000 milliamp hours. It really accepts around 1 amp of charging speed, and this should get you some decent charging time. You can see here we have the European power socket connector, so no need to use an adapter, whatever. We have a micro USB cable in order to charge it. There is no USB Type-C, so just the old micro USB, but well, still for the price okay. You can see here it doesn't quick starter guide. This one here is English only, but also comes with a couple of pictures and tells you how to use the smartphone. And we have here some kind of card which tells you how to replace the back cover and get out the battery. Then here you can see the headset. So it's a normal headset with a 3.5mm headphone jack. It even comes here with a remote, but just to mute it, and there is no volume control, so no plus and minus button on there. So we just have here the mute button. Here's a little microphone for doing calls, and there we have the speakers. So the quality of them, it's like an old iPhone headset, so it's really nothing special in my opinion. Also doesn't sound too good, but well, for the price, what do you expect? At least you get one all along with the charging accessories. Then now let's go and let's have a closer look at the smartphone. And here it is guys, the Huawei Honor Holly. So first feeling in my hands, well, completely made out of plastic and really thick, as you can see, almost a centimeter, really thick bezel. So it looks to me like a typical low budget smartphone. For sure you can get something better for €120 from China. But you know, you have warranty down in Europe, you can get it here in the local shops and all that, so you have to add the tax and, you know, it gets quite expensive here in Europe. But let's have a closer look at the smartphone, maybe it's still interesting for some people. And we can see here the front side, so we have here some capacitive touch buttons. They don't have backlight, so that's something I don't like so much. I would really appreciate if they would come with backlight. The bezels are really thick on each side, it's like 5 to 6 millimeters. The display, it's an HD resolution display, 720p. Looks okay to me. You can see here the colors and the viewing angles, so it looks okay, but it's not a high-end panel. So what do you expect for the price? Changes the color here a little bit. Now it looks here more white, here darker blue. So not a really good panel. At the top here, there's somewhere a light and proximity sensor, and there's also notification LED. It was on the left side, and the notification LED is kind of strange. Now it did light up in orange, and from different angles it looks sometimes green then white. It looks like a mixed color, and yeah, the notification LED is multicolor. We have here the front-facing camera, and we have here the earpiece and also light and proximity sensor. Then now let's turn it around. That's the back side, so white back cover on this version of the Huawei Honor Holly. And you can see here at the bottom the speaker grid. Here we have the rear camera, single LED flash, and that should be a top microphone, which is pretty good on a low budget phone. Okay, let's have a look at the frame. You see it's a little bit curved, still completely made out of plastic. We have the 3.5mm headphone jack at the top. And on the bottom side here, we have a little hole, which is the bottom microphone, and we have here a micro USB port to charge it. Cable and accessories are included inside the package. Here we have the power button, pretty stiff though, but yeah, plastic. Here we have the volume rocker, up and down is okay, so it's completely stiff and it's also made out of plastic, but looks a little bit like metal because it's painted here with that chrome finish. Okay, then let's remove the back cover. We should actually be able to do it somewhere here on the left side, I guess, or on the right side, and there we go. So just put in your fingernail and peel off the back cover. Here on the inside, nothing fancy, no antennas, no NFC. You can see here the battery, really funny thing, it's in upside down, so all the connectors here on the bottom side. I've actually never seen that, but let's just go, let's remove the battery. And oh my god, it's really hard to get it out actually. And there we go. So here we have the Huawei battery. Now, you know, Honor belongs to Huawei, so we have a battery here with the Huawei branding. 2000 milliamp hours. Yeah, battery size is really okay, so I guess 2000 is definitely correct. You can see here we have 4 golden pins, and yeah, also the thickness of the battery and the weight, so 2000 milliamp hours will be definitely correct. You see here the date, actually it's I guess October 2014, so quite old. You can see here Honor, it's the model HOLU19, so I'm not really sure if it's the same in all countries, but here they told me it's the Honor Holly. 2 IMEI numbers because it's a dual SIM phone. All the SIM card slots are placed here on the right side. We have here SIM card slot 1 and SIM card slot 2. One of them is GSM only, which is the second one, so you don't have dual 3G. The smartphone doesn't support LTE, so 3G only because it's the old MTK6582 chipset. You can see here the battery connectors, also the speakers here at the bottom. Here we have another sticker, well, nothing special, and here we have a micro SD card slot. And that's basically everything. So now I'll just go and reattach the battery, so this way, upside down, pretty strange. And then we can actually just put on the back cover again and have a closer look on how it performs in Android and also do a quick gaming test. So let's go. Oh yeah, we're now here in Android 4.4 KitKat. Well, it's a long time ago since I said this, but we can go here quickly to the settings and change the language because I just noticed it's in German. So as you can see, this phone is multi-language for sure, different languages inside. Let's switch here quickly to English. And yeah, really KitKat feeling. Also it lags here a lot, as you can see. So it's not some really super smooth experience, but it's a low budget phone. Okay, regarding the launcher, you see there is no app drawer, so we haven't customized launcher. You see there is some kind of delay or lag sometimes if you switch here between the pages on the home screen, but well, it's the old MTK6582 chipset. Let's quickly go here to the settings, let's check out what we can find here inside. So, first of all, SIM management, because it's a dual SIM phone. LTE won't work with the smartphone, as I've told you before. Already got a notification here that it won't work with our test SIM card. We can check out Wi-Fi, and I have to say the Wi-Fi performance is really quite decent. Just check this out, guys. I'm connected here to my Wi-Fi in my office, and as you can see, signal strength is good. 54 Mbits, and yeah, actually I didn't even get this here on the Yumi Roam, I just unpacked, and also the signal here looks decent. So it's a total plastic body phone, but at least it has pretty good antenna layout. Same goes for Bluetooth, and as you can see in here, there is no NFC, there is no hot nut, so just a very basic smartphone. We can have a quick look here at the display settings. So, well, yeah, it's KitKat, there is actually nothing inside. Let's go back here. We have storage settings, and it comes with one big partition. It's a 16GB ROM phone, and you have around 12.9GB of total space. And yeah, right now 11.4 available because I've already installed some apps like Asphalt 8. Okay, let's go back here. For sure, it supports microSD cards. 32GB is at least supported. 64GB, not really sure, but just check it out, guys. We have here the battery. So the battery, at least what Flo told me, he said he quickly used the smartphone a little bit, and he said that the battery lifetime is around a day for him, but 2000 milliamp hours is not really much. So if you're really a hardcore user, actually you wouldn't even buy the smartphone because the performance is low, but also with the low performance, it's just around a day of usage. We can have a look at the apps running in the background. Let's quickly check this out. And there we go. This phone comes with 1GB of RAM, which is not really state of tech today. But you can see here 462 megabytes are used, around 500 megabytes are free. So 50% is used right now. All apps, so actually it was pretty clean. Just 50 plus free games was pre-installed, and some other bloats. Didn't expect that from Honor, Kart Racing. So actually you should get rid of all that. Then it's a very clean smartphone. We can have a look here at language and input, and yeah, we just checked this out. So as you've seen before, it's multi-language, and that's basically it. A little bit customized in the settings, but not really a lot. So very, very basic smartphone. Now regarding the cameras, we'll try to upload some sample pictures to China devices. The camera quality, as you would expect, not really the best. 8 megapixels on the back side, and you see also the focus here, kind of slow. You really need to have a bit patience if you want to capture photos. Also the shutter here, not really the fastest one. We can switch it to the front-facing camera and just check this out, guys. So colors are looking washed out. Camera sometimes lags a bit and distorts the picture. And yeah, it's not really some high-end camera, and your selfies will look kind of blurry sometimes and also pixelated. Okay, but you will find sample pictures on China devices. Make sure you check it out. A couple of them will be uploaded in the next days, so we can't bring you a review, but at least we try to do it this way. Okay, it comes with the Google Play Store pre-installed for sure if you buy it in Austria here or in Europe, in any of those countries. Not really sure if you buy it directly from China, but I guess yes, it should be. Yeah, the Play Store works pretty fine. As you can see, I've already installed some applications, no worries. And yeah, that's basically everything here. So I don't want to go in-depth here with everything because it's a quite old smartphone, but I would say let's do some basic benchmarks, let's do a quick gaming test so you can get an idea of the performance of the MTK65A2 here in the Huawei Honor Ollie. So guys, the benchmarks are finished. Now let's have a look at the results. So here we have the applications. There was also a game folder with some kind of chunk pre-installed. So actually, please Huawei remove all that. You can see here the Antutu benchmark application and it scores around 18,000 points. Not really a lot, so like on the performance level of the new 64-bit 1 GHz quad-core. And there you can see it, so 18,400, like 30% of the performance of a Galaxy Note 4. Here on the info you can see it runs Android KitKat, 32 bits only, Mali 400MP GPU and HD resolution screen, 8 megapixel rear camera, yeah, and all that. So actually not too fancy at all. So the smartphone comes with all the basic sensors: accelerometer, light sensor, orientation sensor, proximity sensor, sound sensor. It even comes with a magnetic sensor which is working. And yeah, if I hold this here near my computer, it shows 70-80 microtesla, so that's working for sure. But there is no gyroscope, no pressure sensor, no temperature sensor. Okay, then let's have a look at the Geekbench result. You see a very low score, 300 only in single core, 800 in multi-core. So this is even way lower than the 1 GHz quad-core MTK chip. You can see here the memory, 953 megabytes, so not really a lot. Here, last but not least, CPU-C, 65A2. Here you can see it clocks from 600 up to 1.3 GHz. Here's some of the device settings, nothing special, nothing fancy in here. System, it's Android 4.4.2 and yeah, no root access, so it's not pre-rooted. And here the battery capacity, 2000 milliamp hours. And there we go. We have here the sensors and basically the thing you have seen before in sensor box. Okay, that's everything we can see here in CPU-C. And now I would say let's go and let's do a quick gaming test with Asphalt 8. So guys, here's a quick gaming test on the Honor Holly, and the gaming performance is not really good. So we're playing here Real Racing 3. For sure the MTK65A2 is quite old, but as you can see, you just have like 10 FPS. Also, most of the games will have huge FPS drops like Asphalt 8, Modern Combat 5. So you can play casual crap games like Candy Crush or whatever you want to, but if you really play 3D games with good graphics here, like for instance Real Racing 3, it won't be a lot of fun because FPS are looking really bad, so really low. I mean, details and everything looks good, but it's not really playable since if there are many cars around you, you will have huge FPS drops and then steering gets really hard. Also in other games, Modern Combat 5, if there are many enemies, it's really hard to aim and it's not so much fun to play on the Huawei Honor Ollie. But if you're not a real gamer, if you just play your casual crap games like Candy Crush or all those other 2D, low 3D games, then you can actually go with the Honor Ollie. So ladies and gentlemen, this was our quick hands-on here on the Huawei Honor Holly. So I don't have any review spot left, so that will be the only video about the smartphone, although it's quite old right now. But there are really nice Huawei and Honor phones, and you will find a review of the Honor 7 down below in the description. It's actually really new, so it's the latest Honor phone. Also in the future we're going to do a review of the Huawei Mate 8, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching this video. Some links to get more information on the Honor Ollie are down below in the description. Have a nice day and see you soon in the next one.